What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a very exciting day because unexpectedly, or at least I had no idea, but there is a Resident Evil showcase that is less than 5 minutes away. Now, this is extra exciting for me because as someone that just got revealed that the Silent Hill 2 remake was happening, I'm already on cloud 9 right now in terms of excitement for the horror genre and the revival of the horror genre. But the fact that we also get a Resident Evil showcase means that we could essentially get some reveals, possibly trailers or release dates for some of Capcom's biggest Resident Evil titles in the works right now. Obviously, some of those being we may get potentially gameplay for Resident Evil 4 remake, which is supposed to be coming out some early next year. I want to say March. We potentially could get another look at the Rose, I think it's Rose Winters of Rose DLC, which is a DLC for Resident Evil Village. They potentially could have a new show in the works, a new movie, who knows? Honestly, the options and the possibilities are endless when it comes to Resident Evil, but I'd say the two that I am most personally excited for would have to be the Resident Evil 4 remake. That is undoubtedly, hands down, my favorite Resident Evil game of all time. And so the fact that a remake is happening is amazing. The fact that it's coming out early next year, I think we can definitely expect to see some gameplay for it, if not another trailer. Either or would be exciting. I think would be a very welcome sight for a lot of fans. And then probably, like I said, see some gameplay from the DLC that is supposed to come out literally in like a week from the recording of this video. I think October 28th. I'm very excited for this DLC. I've been looking for an excuse and a reason to hop back in to Resident Evil Village, and so with the DLC coming around, it's not only going to bring third-person mode into the game, but it's also going to bring in a full-length DLC talking about Rose. I think it takes place a few years after the events of Resident Evil Village, so Rose is a little bit older, and I think we're going to be seeing a whole new storyline through her eyes. Not sure how long it's going to be. DLCs, I mean, you know, I wouldn't expect it to be too long. If anything, it's probably going to be, you know, maybe close to 4 to 6 hours, something like that. That's just a guess. But yeah, either way, I'm excited. I already got it preloaded. I'm just waiting for the day to come. And I think outside of that, I'm not really sure what they're going to talk about. This showcase, they say, is actually going to be an hour. And so I don't know what exactly they could talk about for a full fucking hour, but yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see. Either way, I'm excited for this. Maybe I wouldn't expect Resident Evil 9, right? I mean, would you guys expect a new Resident Evil game? I don't think so. I think it's going to be based on Village, and it's going to be based on Resident Evil 4. But I think those two games alone and the content that they have lined up and prepared for these two games, I think will surely be enough to satiate and satisfy Resident Evil fans going forward. Like I said, Resident Evil Village getting its DLC in October, Resident Evil 4 remake happening in March. And I gotta say, I have high hopes for Resident Evil 4 remake based on what I've seen from Resident Evil 2 and 3. I know, you know, Resident Evil 3 is a little divisive amongst the community. I guess they cut out a lot of stuff from the third game, but Resident Evil 2 to me was an absolute marvel. Was an absolute spectacle, I think, in terms of what a remake could and should be. And so I have a lot of hopes for Resident Evil 4 and what they will inevitably bring to the game and the characters and to that, expanding that world in a way that's very modern for what the tech can provide today. So either way, I'm excited. We got 30 more seconds before the launch of this thing. Best believe any trailers or anything, I'm going to post them directly to the channel. And so, yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll post like the highlights from this showcase on the channel as well, and so be on the lookout for that. But again, I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you so much. I'm very excited. Resident Evil 4 is back, baby, in a big way, and I cannot wait to see what they talk about in this showcase. But sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, and let's check this thing out together.
Oh my, company.
Okay, this is definitely the DLC, right?
Get in here. Oh, please don't fret. I have no intention of making a meal of you. Please call me the Duke. I am but a humble merchant, purveyor of goods to lords and ladies, prophets and priestesses.
I like the Duke. He was a real one. Kind of, sort of.
He
had real weapons.
I hope we can become well acquainted. But of course it is not I who is on display here, but rather the wares on offer for you. I deal in all manner of commerce, but today I trade in knowledge. This place is a veritable hoard of information, gathered from all throughout the realms of man. The more hard-won the knowledge, the higher the price. But you look like you're well aware of the value of such things. Well, since we're here, I've got a few morsels I'd love to share with such a connoisseur.
Oh, is he kind of like the narrator for this whole thing?
A gander.
Or is this specifically for RE8? Okay, the Winter's Legacy lives on. This is definitely the Rose DLC. I'm so hyped for this. I think Resident Evil Village deserved a DLC for sure.
Happy birthday, Rose. I just want to find my daughter.
Damn, dude, he got bodied in this
I'll
game.
always be there for you, no matter what. You are my precious Rose.
And I didn't care. So long as we were together.
Oh man,
I think she's wearing his jacket, right?
I love you.
Maybe not. That'd be cool if she was, though.
Sometimes
Oh, damn.
lost or afraid. I try to imagine what he might have said to me.
No matter, your imminent demise is inevitable.
I love you, and I won't let anything happen to Rose.
I've got this.
What? I don't, there's so much I don't know about her abilities, or I guess we're gonna learn that, right? The 28th. Oh, that looks sick though.
I'm Kento Kinoshita, the director of the Winter's expansion. Ethan gave his life to protect Rose. And in the end, you see how she's grown. What kind of person is 16-year-old Rose? That's what we wanted to explore, so we decided to have her at that age in this expansion.
That's pretty cool. An older
So you had
Rose.
something important to tell me?
She's trying to get rid of her unwanted powers, but to do that, she is forced to return to the origin of her misfortune. We thought that concept had a lot of potential for an interesting story. So the setting this time is the realm of consciousness, going back one more time to that village.
Damn, dude, you couldn't pay me enough money to go back there.
With fear. For instance, if you've ever had a childhood fever that caused a nightmare, even if they only last for an instant, like the feeling of being attacked by a giant doll, or something else similarly so completely unrealistic,
Nope.
can remain as a fragment of a memory for the rest of your life. I wanted the core of the feeling of fear to come from the kind of memories and nightmares that still haunt people to this day.
It's gonna be perfect for Halloween. I mean, it literally comes out days
We
before.
wanted to choose characters that would interest people who didn't play the mercenaries mode, but would be interested in playing a different type of character. There are
Lady
characters
D.
called lords, and playing as them allows you to perform amazing skills and attacks that a regular human could not. Being able to play them was more fun, so that's why we chose those characters.
いうところでキャラクターを選びました。
Damn, dude.
We balanced things to ensure that as little time as possible was spent waiting for enemies to appear. For instance, if a player doesn't finish off an enemy, it will chase after the player. We made adjustments like this to raise the tempo and increase the fun of defeating enemy after enemy.
I always loved those modes. They were super stressful, though. I don't know, something about them.
In an FPS, you experience the game world as if it's through your own eyes. So it can be incredibly scary to play a horror game from that perspective. There are some players out there who might find it too scary or experience motion sickness in the first-person perspective. They might not enjoy the FPS genre. So we wanted to make a third-person mode for those players, to enjoy the game to its fullest.
That's pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. Like, do you prefer the RE games in first person or third person? I kind of go either way.
It doesn't feel as much like you yourself are dying, and you can enjoy playing it as a game to confront the fear that it creates.
I feel like first person obviously provides greater immersion.
Mode is a perfect way for people to return to Resident Evil Village.
But third person's kind of like classic Resident Evil, you know?
Wouldn't it be okay to show Ethan's face? We gave that question some thought. So even in third-person mode, if you try to turn the camera to see his face, Ethan will look away, and you're not quite able to get a good look.
Wow. That's some solid detail.
Each of the 3 editions are interesting in their own way, and we hope you really enjoy the expansion. Please look forward to it. Thank you.
I'm excited for the expansion, that's for sure. I can't wait.
Now we have an amazing announcement for you. Starting today, a demo for the third-person mode will be available.
Oh, that's cool.
Date and platforms for the demo.
A demo for the third-person mode, so basically like what they did with RE Village.
Third-person mode, or the previously existing first-person mode.
That's pretty cool. World premiere.
Mission adjustment?
No, doesn't change anything.
Been a while since we fought together, Captain.
Doing nothing but recon's gotten me out of shape.
Let's have some fun, people.
Move out.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
RE verse. What the hell? I'm not too familiar with RE-verse, I'm not gonna lie. Is it like mobile or? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't know.
Evil RE-verse
the hell
is
that
free
is.
content for those who own Resident Evil Village or Resident Evil Village Gold Edition. This game has crossplay, and you can fight players across all platforms.
Oh.
Those who already own Resident Evil Village will be able to participate in the early access period starting October 24th.
That's pretty neat.
Updates are planned for Resident Evil RE-verse after it has been officially released. Here are some details for the early access and updates. Resident Evil Village will be playable on even more platforms.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeremy Sandmel, and I'm part of the GPU software team at Apple. During the keynote at our Worldwide Developers Conference, Capcom announced Resident Evil Village will be coming to the Mac later this year, and will take full advantage of the power and performance of Apple Silicon. We couldn't be more excited that the game will be available to Mac users around the world beginning Friday, October 28th.
So it's available on the Mac.
Resident Evil Village.
Do Mac users not have Steam?
Capcom's RE engine to support the Mac.
I don't know.
and runs
I'm new to
natively on
Steam,
Apple
so.
Silicon. And since the game is optimized to take advantage of Metal 3 features like Metal Effects upscaling, gameplay is incredibly responsive, with high frame rates and beautiful visuals. This means that every Mac, from MacBook Air to Mac Studio, will be able to play Resident Evil Village with ease. Stay tuned for more information soon.
Wow. Yeah, I was just assumed that if you had a PC, like you could
Hello,
play
everyone. I am Midoro from Ubitus.
on Steam.
And I am Yonatani from Ubitus.
It is a great honor to be taking part in this global project of the Resident Evil franchise on cloud with Capcom.
Oh, it's just like
With
the
the
Switch
launch of the
versions,
cloud
right?
version, not only fans from Japan, but from all over the world can play the game on Nintendo Switch without thinking about the download time.
The application size is small, but the users can experience smooth gameplay of up to 60 FPS while playing it in multiple modes that Nintendo Switch offers.
On
such as
Switch?
TV mode,
Like, that's
tabletop mode,
that's
and handheld
crazy.
mode.
It is great to be able to focus on the gameplay without thinking about storage space or the download time. You can also check your network environment by playing the demo before you pre-order or purchase the game.
So I guess because it's in the cloud, like you don't
The
have to
game can be
download it. If you
pre-ordered
have
or
internet,
purchased
I
after
think you
play
can
the
just
demo.
just
This
play
is to
it.
make sure that those who are playing a cloud game for the first time or may have concerns can test it and enjoy the game.
With 5G mobile network technology being so widespread recently, the barrier between installing the game and playing it on cloud is getting smaller and smaller.
We hope you will enjoy it and marvel at the technology of cloud gaming as well as its future through the release of Resident Evil Village Cloud.
Now I don't know everything about cloud gaming, but I'm
Resident
pretty
Evil
sure you have
Village
to.
Cloud will be available on
Don't you have to
October
like
28th,
maintain
and the
a
Winter's
steady
expansion
internet
DLC
connection
will
to be
follow
able
on
to
December
utilize
2nd.
it?
Furthermore, RE2 Cloud will launch on November 11th, followed by the RE3 Cloud on November 18th, and RE7 Cloud will be available on December 16th.
Wow, that's awesome.
How delightful. Such delectable information ought to be savored. What's that? You want more? What a greedy thing you are. No, it's quite all right. I love to see a healthy appetite. I'll do my best to sate your hunger. Come, have a look at this.
Oh, is this RE4? Let's go. RE4, baby.
I'm the producer of Resident Evil 4, Yoshiaki Hirabayashi. I'm here today to deliver the newest information about the title.
I swear to God, if you tell me it's delayed,
enjoy this new gameplay footage.
I will be so upset. We finally get some gameplay for Resident Evil 4.
How far could he have gone?
Damn, that looks good.
Anyone home?
Wow, look at that, guys. I mean, I know we shouldn't be too surprised by like the graphical improvements, but just the fact that this game is happening is pretty great. I think this is the one people have really been wanting.
Hey. I read you. What's your situation? What the hell's going on? What was that?
Damn, dude, I kind of like those flashlight only moments. Really kind of pulls you into the game.
No fucking way.
What the hell? Are there going to be stealth components in this game too?
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are...
Hell no.
Gotta go. Talk later.
Who remembers the village scene? That shit was crazy. Oh, here it is. The village. Holy shit. Dude, this scene was intense, especially when they brought out the dude with the freaking chainsaw. There we go, the windmill kicks. Those are coming back too.
Kill me for the repairs later.
Wow, those classic Leon lines. Oh, dude, there he is. That dude, when you heard him rev up the chainsaw, I was so scared. I was like, absolutely not. Where's the shotgun when you need it? Like, bro, you just had to stay on your toes. Just keep moving until you took them all out. Damn, my man hit him with the cheap right hook. It looks great though. No way. Wow, what?
What did you think?
Yo, that was sick.
You just saw. We are paying respect to the original game's world, while implementing new ideas and state-of-the-art graphics to strengthen the core concepts of the title. We think this game will provide a fresh experience with a sense of familiarity if you played the original, that both newcomers and veterans to Resident Evil 4 will enjoy.
No fucking way.
The Ganados will have all new ways to attack. They are closing in on Leon during his mission and will attack with an even greater variety of methods than in the original release. Leon fights back with firearms, close combat maneuvers, a newly added parry using his knife, and more.
Yeah, Leon was probably the most active fighter in Resident Evil history.
Resource management and upgrade elements are critical for survival. Just as in the original, using the attaché case effectively.
Inventory management.
In addition to managing the weapons and
you love to
items
see
you carry and synthesizing herbs, this also allows you to craft ammunition and other items.
Oh, that's dope. I like that new UI.
Over here.
The greatest merchant of all time.
Of course, we can't forget the merchant.
Something new.
Oh, he looks tough.
Weapons and items and customize them to suit your playstyle.
You can upgrade the knife.
Also added a trade mechanic where rare gems you've collected can be exchanged for special items.
You can't go wrong with that.
Wow, they've definitely added quite a bit.
The original game while respecting its core experience, adding new ideas and modernizing the playfield. Now I'd like to share some new information regarding this product's release. we announced that Resident Evil 4 will also be available on PlayStation 4.
Oh, really?
In addition to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S, and PC. The PlayStation 4 version can be upgraded to the PlayStation 5 digital version at no additional cost.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I always like when they do that.
I'd like to introduce 2 other editions we are preparing for players looking for more than the standard edition.
Oh, take my money. Take my money. I want it.
First is the Deluxe Edition, which will be available for all platforms. This includes additional content such as costumes, special weapons, a treasure map, and more.
That's awesome.
Next is the physical-only Collector's Edition. This edition includes the contents of the Deluxe Edition, as well as a Leon figure, a special map, art book, soundtrack, and more.
That's it. That's it.
Also,
and it's only
pre-orders
$399.99. Like, what?
If you pre-order the Standard Edition, you'll receive the Attaché Case Gold and Special Charm handgun ammo. If you pre-order the Deluxe Edition or Collector's Edition, you'll receive the Standard Edition pre-order bonuses, as well as Attaché Case Classic and Special Charm Green Herb.
Wow, you can put charms in your weapons too? That's kind of cool.
If you pre-order the digital version on the PlayStation Store, you'll receive a mini soundtrack. You can secure these bonuses by pre-ordering Resident Evil 4. Thank you for watching so far. We are working hard to create a game that everyone will enjoy.
That's pretty cool.
So
that is really
please
cool.
Look forward to it. Before I go, we have one more update for you. Let's take a look.
So what is this? Because we already saw the 2 things that I was predicting, RE4 and the Rose Winters DLC. But what is this one? There's no way it's a brand new Resident Evil game. There's no way.
You're here looking for someone? Maybe. Some missing señorita?
Oh, that dude looks shady.
Ashley, where are you?
Your soul requires cleansing.
Ashley Graham, are you in here?
No, it's definitely more Resident Evil 4.
I'm hearing the president's orders.
What is that? What do we do?
The Lost Lambs are escaping. We need to go.
I'm gonna get you home safe.
You can stop right there.
Ada? Who are you?
Ada.
What are you doing here?
My faithful disciple will show her the path.
Ashley, run!
The entire world shall overflow with his grace.
What's happening to me?
Now.
So is this just an extended trailer? Oh, you guys remember that? Dude, that boss fight was creepy. That old dude.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know what that was. They said they had one more announcement. I mean, that was pretty much just a extended trailer, right?
Did you enjoy the Resident Evil showcase? Let's recap. First, Resident Evil Village Gold Edition.
Okay.
Launches on Friday, October 28th.
Which I guess is the game plus the DLC,
Village,
if you don't already have it.
The Winter's Expansion DLC separately. The Winter's Expansion includes 3 additional modes. The third-person mode, so you can enjoy the main game in a new perspective. The Powered Up, the Mercenaries Additional Orders, and the new story campaign, Shadows of Rose.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, yes. A demo for the third-person mode will be available today.
You get the demo right now for the third-person mode, which is
the
pretty
early
cool.
access period for Resident Evil RE-Verse begins October 24th for all owners of Village. Resident Evil Village Cloud, playable on Nintendo Switch via a cloud service, will be available starting October 28th.
I'm still surprised you can play any Resident Evil Village
3,
or 7
Resident Evil 7
on Switch.
are also coming to Nintendo Switch via cloud at a later date.
That's crazy.
Also, the Mac version of Resident Evil Village will be released on October 28th. The newest entry in the series, Resident Evil 4, will release on Friday, March 24th, 2023.
That's dope.
And you can pre-order it today. We hope you look forward to it.
I'm excited. That's a day before my birthday. I'm hyped. Let's go. That was a pretty cool showcase, guys. That was pretty cool.
You've had your fill.
They showed just about everything that we were expecting.
Such a grand display. I should hope so.
I'm really glad they gave us some Resident Evil 4 kind of gameplay.
Just a bit of bartering with another merchant. An odd chap, but his information's good. And I shouldn't say any more.
What are you buying?
Anyway, I do hope
I love that dude.
I'll strive to prepare a suitably satisfying stock of goods.
All right, guys, so we just got our first look at Resident Evil 4. We got a look at the Resident Evil Village DLC, the third-person mode for Resident Evil Village, the release date for the Gold Edition if you don't already have it, RE-verse, and so much more. Collector's editions, all that good stuff, all in this showcase. This is definitely everything that I was expecting, and even a little bit more. I'm very pleasantly surprised and happy with the state of this showcase. I think it gave us some great details into some projects that I'm very much excited for. For me personally, I am most excited for Resident Evil 4, as I think a lot of people are. I think a lot of people, as I said before, really enjoyed Resident Evil 2 Remake, because that was like the first one that they did. And then Resident Evil 3, I think, took a back seat. People didn't really enjoy that one, but I'm not hard to please. I thought it was all right. You know, I do enjoy Resident Evil 2 a little bit more. But Resident Evil 4, as I've said before, is my favorite of the series. Resident Evil 5, I would love to see them do a remake for that at some point. But Resident Evil 4, that's it, man. And to see that that's getting a remake is very exciting. We got some gameplay for it. It looks awesome. I'm glad that they showed the village scene specifically. That is one of the most chaotic moments in the entire game outside of like the castle. So some really good stuff coming from Resident Evil 4. In addition to that, we got to look at the Rose Winters DLC. As I've said before, I've been looking for an opportunity to jump back into Resident Evil Village. And here it is, right here. And a great opportunity to jump back into this game, get a little bit more of that story for what I feel to be one of the best Resident Evil games to exist. I would put Resident Evil Village up there in terms of one of my favorites. And so to get that, to get a little gameplay from that, a little bit more of the story, how it's what's happening, when it takes place, is really exciting. I'm tempted after I finish this to go back and replay Resident Evil 8 Village using the third-person mode just to see what the difference is, if I like it more or less. I think that's going to be an interesting thing. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so. I'll be posting those parts. I think if I do play it again, I'll definitely be posting the parts for the Winters DLC, for the Rose DLC. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it and you check it out, and we can share in that experience together. I'm very much excited to continue sharing more experiences with you guys and be excited and celebrate these awesome games together. But yeah, that's all for me. I would give this a 9 out of 10. I mean, there was very little. I think 9 is pretty high. There wasn't really anything that I was looking forward to that wasn't shown. I think, like I said, I was very much anticipating the DLC, and I was very much anticipating at least some gameplay and a trailer for Resident Evil 4. And we got all that. So I'm happy. I'm happy. And I'm especially happy because I was not expecting this. I literally found out about this showcase last night. So I figured I'd check it out. I'm glad that we did. But thank you guys so much for checking it out. When you do see this video, drop a like on this video, as it greatly helps out the channel get seen by more people. And it's a great way for me to know if you guys like these sort of breakdown reaction videos to the latest stuff happening in the gaming world. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm excited about it. I'm gonna go check out and see how much this pre-order DLC is for Resident Evil 4. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Like I said, subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below. Are you excited about Resident Evil 4? Are you pre-ordering? And let me know if it's not your favorite, what is your favorite Resident Evil game? I'm very much curious to know what you guys think. But until then, that's all for me. My name is That Guy Rye, and I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.